Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest solo trapping video. So this is not a video I wanted to make, but my solo trap got zeroed. Yes, the 1.4 billion mite solo trap got zeroed by solos. So I was offline obviously for this, or maybe not obviously, but I was offline. Unfortunately, they just decided to solo me. So either they saw one of my videos or they decided like, I'm just gonna solo this 1.4 billion mite castle. And the guy even sent his leader. So you'll see the reports. So I'm assuming he saw my video and kind of knew what my comp was and all that, the reason why he did this, but never know. Anyway, so he currently has my leader. This guy, S4C Daddy Clown is the person. This is his gear and all that stuff. So he currently has my leader. It's going to be back in about a day. Not a big deal. The real reason I got zeroed was pretty much because I was doing Guildfest and I dropped my shield to do Guildfest and all that. I was running some Darkness and all that. Then I went to the hospital later that day. Got some bad info, or what's called bad news about my hand. It was... Well, I kind of already knew how bad it was, but they kind of confirmed it. Not sure if it's going to heal or not. I might have to have surgery on it to actually repair the nerves and all that. So again, I wasn't really thinking about the game after that appointment. And then later on, I still had an anti on, by the way. So when I don't even think he scouted me. Let me double check that. Let's see if he actually scouted me or not here. Oops. Here, let's go back and see. He did scout me actually, but didn't. Obviously, I had an anti on, so he didn't get my comp or anything like that. So I think for whatever reason, he just either had my comp from the video or decided just to solo me. So anyways, let's go back down here because I'll go through the ports, kind of see how it happened and all that. Obviously, I wasn't online, so I didn't record the actual attack. If I was online, I would have just capped him and kept his leader. So anyways, so the first attack here, you went 250k. I think it was a wall breaking attack. Yeah, went to break my wall, hit some of my tier 1. Yeah, so again, he lost 100k troops on the first hit. Let's see, how am I going to go through this? What's the best way? Yeah, I'll just go this way, and I'll hit the arrow over here. So try not to use that hand too much so it doesn't go in front of the camera, but you can see here the next one he went 100k. Let's see, he went cav this time, 100k tier 2, tier 4 cav. Then he went, let's see, next. Let's see what he sent next. Then he went infantry, so he's kind of testing my front line to see how much damage he was doing. And I think, let's see, yeah, so I went 24k drop. What was the cav drop? It was 134k, so looking like I am currently in, what's it called, infantry. In the last drop, I think he sent range. Was it range? Yeah, so he sent range, and I had a, let's see, 20k drop. So at that point, he's looking at the might. He knows what phalanx I'm in, so he's gonna be going in for some more attacks after this. Let's see, what did he went after that? Looks like he went cav again. Maybe just to check if I'm switching my my phalanxes or not. I was not, so he saw the, whatever it's called, 159k drop. Next one he went in was, it looks like cav again. I don't know how many times he did this, so that's another one there. Let's go next one. Another 100k cav as well. So he's currently chipping through my infantry front line here. Then he went to 375k. So he went tier 2, tier 4 on that one as well. Did a lot more damage on that. So you can see what he's sending and what I was dropping there. So much larger drop. That was a million mite drop. Again, I am currently in speed up gear for all this. I'm not in my trapping gear or anything like that because again, I was running Darkness, so I was in speed up gear. And when I went offline, I was still in speed up gear. So don't go offline in speed up gear if you have a solo trap and you post your comp online. So next one here, let's see what he sent. Was this the leader one? No, he didn't send the leader here. Was a 206k drop, 2 million might drop there. I'm not sure if he's popping an attack boost on that one because the might definitely changed. Oh, he's getting my tier 4 a little bit. Maybe that's why the might drop was a little bigger. Then he decided to send his leader. So at this point, I've already capped him, even though I'm not online. I'm not sure why he went tier 2, tier 4 with his leader. If you're going to go leader, you might as well just throw in some tier 4, tier 5 there. But that's up to him. Obviously, I'm offline and all that. So now he's chipping into my tier 4. I've lost, what was it, like, what's it called, 68k there. So I think someone might start reinforcing me at this point. Let's see. No, not yet. So no one's reinforced me or anything at this point. Have capped his leader, but I'm still offline, so he can obviously get his leader back by just soloing me, continuing to solo me. The only reason I think he knows my comp is obviously he's continuing to solo me at this point, instead of setting a rally. Again, they went in there, wounded, so why do I still have wounded? So I must have someone reinforce me on this one, because there's no way... No, what? Why am I losing troops on the previous one and this one as well, and I still have wounded? That's really weird. Shouldn't my... I don't understand that. How am I getting wounded and dead on both of these reports, but I have no reinforcements, so what's going on here? Daddy Clown, my army. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I have reinforcements for these hits, so I shouldn't be... It looks like I'm healing for some reason, but I'm not healing. So I don't know, like, did something happen in between those? Because I shouldn't have wounded and dead in both of these. Maybe you guys can let me know why that is happening, but I can't figure out why that would be if I don't have reinforcements. Let's check the next one. I would still have wounded and dead. What? Is this because... Oh, okay. Oh, no, okay. Obviously, okay. Now I understand what's going on. Sorry, if you guys don't know what's going on here, I just figured it out. It's because my tier 2 is in my, what's called infirmaries, and he's hitting me, and my extra tier 4 that's from these hits, so I'm taking tier 4 losses right now. They're actually going into my infirmaries instead of the tier 2 that's already in there. The tier 2 gets bumped out of my infirmaries and goes into my sanctuary. That's the new update. Sorry, that's why I'm so confused. I'm like, why? I don't have any reinforcements, but I'm getting wounded, even though I shouldn't. But it's because basically tier 4 is getting wounded from this attack and replacing the tier 2 that's already in my what's called infirmaries that are full, and the tier 2 is getting bumped into my sanctuary. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, these reports aren't making any sense at this point. So again, that's another, what it's called, 150k tier 2 he lost there. By the way, at the end, I'm going to tell you what he lost and what I lost. I think he actually lost more than I did, just because the sanctuary. That's all that's going on here. So the same thing is happening here. 375k. He's just sending the same thing over and over again here. He still hasn't got through my infantry front line yet. So here we go again. Same thing. Let's see how much I have left. I've got just about 80k left, maybe a little less, 70k left. He went here. Let's see what this was. Another cav into my infantry. Still a little bit of infantry is getting to my tier 5 right now. Tier 5 is now going into the not the sanctuary, but my infirmaries, and that's why I'm still getting wounded, is because the tier 5 is now replacing maybe even tier 4 at this point, and the tier 4 is getting bumped into my sanctuary, where the tier 5 is coming into my infirmaries. So here I've pretty much lost all my infantry at this point. He probably realizes that from the smaller drop. I'm not sure if he's going to switch over now. Let's see. Oh, he actually got a walk back on this one because he went range there. Since I don't have any infantry left, he's starting to get a walk back from his range attack. He's going into my cav because I am in infantry foul. Yeah, infantry foul. So cav is next. So I won't be taking too many more hits here. He'll be getting through it pretty quickly. This is my first burn, I think. So the first time he burned me was here. Let's see. Take a look here. Did I ever get reinforcements? No. So, I don't think anyone ever even reinforcement. I think someone tagged me online, but that doesn't do anything. You need a call, but at this point, didn't really matter. I was only a couple hits away from being zeroed, so that was that one. Let's go to the next one here. Then he went... Oops. Here we go. Yeah, so this was one of the bigger hits. I think the last one is pretty much a 0 at this point. So I think all my cav are taken out, so all I have is range left. So what he would go is infantry next. I think he went infantry. Yeah, infantry last. And that pretty much wiped out the rest of my troops. And I only had, let's say, 100k left, and the last hit basically capped my leader. And then, did someone else come in after that? And I'm still getting wounded at this point because my tier 5 is bumping troops out of my what's called infirmaries, and they're going into the sanctuary. So, and that was it. So that was the last hit that I had any troops. Someone else from his guild decided to sent 2 troops at me just for whatever reason, and that was it. I got on later, obviously well after I got zeroed, probably like an hour after I got zeroed at this point. Yeah, so anyways, that's what it is. So I ended up getting zeroed there. But the bright side to this is, even though I got zeroed, I didn't really lose very many troops. So because of the Sanctuary and my troop comp, it pretty much all fits into my Sanctuary and my Infirmary. So I ended up with, I mean, this was full at the time. I've taken a couple troops out since then. Well, I've taken 30k troops out since then, but all my tier 5s in there, so I'm just going to heal that with the rest just being tier 2, or not tier 2, tier 4, so my, what's called infirmaries were full with tier 4 and tier 5, and then my sanctuary was full with tier 4 and some tier 2, so I think I lost, what was it, like 250k of my infantry and cav tier 2, and about 70k of each of my tier 4s is what I lost, so actually, I probably lost less infantry because a lot of it didn't go into my sanctuary. So technically, you only lose 20% of your troops, and I only had about 500k of each tier 4, or ish. So I didn't lose any of the tier 5. The tier 5 is still in my sanctuary, so didn't really lose that many troops. Technically, he lost a lot more than I did. If you can believe that or not, he zeroed me, but he lost more than I did, and in the end, I didn't really lose very many troops, and he lost a ton of tier 2 doing that, because you saw all the hits, all those 375ks, he's losing 150k tier 2 every single time, and I barely lost more than that total for tier 2 of each my squad, so yeah, so after a couple hits, he'd already lost more tier 2 than I had, and then I lost some tier 4, but really not that much. Like, I lost probably 40k, so, because, wait, maybe I lost more than that, because, I don't know, like, I had, like, 500k tier 4, yeah, what was my original? I can actually just take a look there and see what I actually lost. So let's take a look here. Here's my original comp. So, okay, so I had 550, and then 514 infantry, 542 range, and 553 cav. So maybe I lost like 100k of those. I don't think I lost that much infantry because it's like 200k of it, 250 ended up in my there. So let's see, 550, 542, 514, and then if I look at here, I think it was just infantry in here. I can't look right now, but it was mostly just, I lost 252k infantry there. And how much did I end up in here? That was 160k, so that's 400 and something plus that. So I lost about like 80k tier 4 infantry, and then I lost a little bit more of the other ones, like just over 100k of the range and cav. So 100k, like just over 100k tier 4 cav, just over 100k tier 4 range, and then only about 80k tier 4 infantry is what I lost. And then yeah, so I didn't really lose that much, other than maybe some of the tier 2 I had in my front line, but the tier 2 wasn't really the big thing on the solo trap anyways. I just technically had them left over since the last time I got zeroed. Yeah, it was like 400 and something, and I now have, what was it, like 200 and something? 140, 180, so 180, so whatever. That wasn't very much at all. So I think he almost lost more troops than I did. Again, obviously he lost more tier 4 than him. He had to heal a lot of tier 4 since he hit me so many times. But all those other ones he was losing tier 2. So it was, I don't know, it was pretty even at that point. So in the end, again, he got to keep my leader for a couple days. I'm just going to heal up and pull this stuff out of the sanctuary. I pretty much have half the divine stuff already. I should probably just pull this out right now, just so I have some extra troops. I don't want to pull too many out because I have to migrate right now. So I got to remember I can't heal up all my troops before I migrate because I don't want to have to spend a bunch of scrolls to go to the next kingdom because we just migrated literally today. I was just trying to use up some of the resources I got from getting zeroed to do that. So I got some free resources too, because all the ones that, I'm not sure if it counts the ones that go into the sanctuary or not, but I had like 200 mil of each resource, in which I was used pretty much to heal up. So it wasn't the worst zero ever. Obviously, it's much worse if I get zeroed on any of my other accounts, where this account, all the stuff can go in the sanctuary and infirmary. So that was pretty much it. I'll get that healed up and start doing some more solo trapping on this account, or at least start the solo trapping on this account. Hopefully I remember to shield next time so I don't get zeroed. But again, that's the whole point of this account, is if you get zeroed, it's not a big deal, because I'll just basically either just wait a couple days to get the stuff out of the sanctuary and heal up my stuff in the infirmary. So yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little update on the account video and the what happened to the account, if you guys are wondering. But yeah, that's kind of the basis behind this. And again, if I ever get rallied for whatever reason on this account, I can try to take the rally, and if I fail, it's totally fine, because I don't really lose very many troops if I fail. So again, I will have some more trapping videos coming out this week. If you guys have submitted some clips, maybe just send me another message just so they do pop up, because I have been going through all those clips. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.